Hey guys, my last video was pretty full of a lot of hate. I generally don't watch my videos, but watch that one and come off hateful. Not so much unwarranted, but it did come off a little hateful. You know, I'd say cruel but fair. But I didn't want to end the day, the night, or whatever on a sour note. So thought I'd do something a little different. Give you my top 5 aftershaves. It's not cologne, but still men's grooming. Before I do that, I'll show you what I generally shave with. As you know, I said I'm a collector of a lot of things, including old style razors and creams and brushes and shaving. So I just give you a little view of it's one of my little shave bowls. You know, and it's cream. Put a little cream in there. Take the little brush. Take a minute or two. Put it on. Well, I don't shave here generally. I grow my beard, but you know, boom, boom, up here, up here. Then I take the all-important razor. I only brought up 2. I've got like 10. Only brought up 2 because most of them are pretty much the same. Again, this one here is an Edwin Jagger something or other. I don't know. How they work is you take this one works a 3-piece, some are 2-piece, and I got some that are butterfly open, but they're all generally the same for the most part. You take that, put the blade in there. Well, you put the blade here. Line these up. Back on. Boom. Tighten her down. Get her nice and tight. Not too tight though. And away you go. That's a double edge razor, it's called. Safety razor. These are the blades. They're the blades you put in. Shave with them. All different types of blades. That's really the only thing I really think that matters the most. You need a really good brush and this and that. The Edwin Jagger, pretty good. You just $30 for the razor. And the blades I find are what matters the most though. Get a good blade. Feather's good. I like shark. I just bought some Wilkinson sword. Trying them out. I'll let you know later if you're interested, guys, what I think of them. But feather and shark are pretty good. But anyway, it doesn't. It's another type of razor I bought. Bought it at a flea market, Army surplus store. If you got one of them in your city, village, town, it's a great place for stuff like this. It's called an injector razor. 1940 something, I think. You know, Bakelite handle and the gold finish. It's beautiful razor. And fun to shave with. I mean, and you get straight lines, man. You see how I get the straight lines. You get straight lines with this. Like, I have a straight razor. Not very good with a straight razor. You gotta stretch the skin and reach over and shit. I mean, it's not my style. I do it from time to time just for fun, but this is like a combination double edge straight razor. It's one blade straight across, real easy to shave with. Give it a shot. Anyway, just wanted to show you what I shave with, and because it kind of goes with the classic aftershaves. And I'm gonna go in succession of what I like from 5 to 1. And these are cheap as hell. The most expensive one I think was $10. Most of them are going to run you about $5. So it's not a lot of money. Start off with number 5. Like, I like classic aftershaves. I love cologne. Everybody knows I have cheap colognes, expensive colognes, designer, niche. When it comes to aftershaves, man, you can't beat the classics. Shit my dad and my grandpa and stuff would wear. It was hard to bust it down to 5 because I've got like 20 of them. And I like them all, but I had to decide which 5, if I had to have just 5, which 5 I'd have, and I chose these. An honorable mention would be English leather. I do like that stuff too, but it just didn't make the cut this much. This won't beat it up by that much because it's number 5. Yeah, skin brazier. Just the original skin brazier. Nothing fancy about it. And green. And I don't know the notes any of these. I'm just going to give a sniff and a quick of what I smell. Little coconut alcohol. It's pretty much, yeah, nothing, yeah. Maybe a little musk, coconut musky alcohol. And I'm making a face like it's not. It's actually very nice. Longevity and all that stuff, man. I'm not going to give you notes on longevity. It's an aftershave. You know, some of them are good for a half hour. Some of them are good for all day. This one, an hour or two, but it's not so much the scent. The scent's important, but it's that feeling after you shave, you know. You combine the scent with that feeling, and this one's just nice. Nothing fancy, just nice. Number 4 is one I had to get offline because you can't get it where I'm at. But you can get it in most major cities, or Walmart, or drugstores. It's Clubman Aftershave Lotion Classic Vanilla. I don't get vanilla at all. It's spicy. I don't know the actual notes. Again, I'm sure you can check it out if you want. Yeah, I just get a nice light spice out of this one. I'm assuming the vanilla comes from the color because it's not. Have you ever smelled Ralph Lauren Chaps? It's like a lighter version of that to my nose. But anyway, yeah. Feels good when you put it on. Classic vanilla aftershave. Cools, exhilarates, soothes tender skin, helps heal razor nicks, blah, 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 blah. All that fun stuff. Sorry to pause there. All that smelling of colognes and aftershaves and stuff today is making my nose a little... Here's one I really like. These next 3, I could interchange them anytime from their numbers, but this made 3rd tonight. Aqua Velva Ice Sport, 200 mils, $4. I think it was $5. Can't remember now, but yeah. Mint. That's what you get from this. It really reminds me of the opening of, almost identical too, that opening burst of eucalyptus mint you get from Polo Sport. Very, very nice. This one I get about 3 hours out of it when I put it on, which isn't bad for an aftershave and $4. You know? Yeah, mint. Just a minty, eucalyptusy, real refreshing when you put this on after a shave. Especially if you combine it with Parasso. They both got that eucalyptus mint on a nice hot summer morning, and you get out of the shower and you just you shave with that and put this on, man. It just makes you feel cool. Number 2. I did a little review of this one, so you can go watch my review, but Aqua Velva Original Sport. Lasts good 4 or 5 hours. Again, mints, green. Yeah, it's nice. It's watch my video. we come to number one. I know most people who know aftershaves, classic drugstore aftershaves. That's what all these pretty much are. You'll probably guess what number one is. I'll wait a few seconds. Take a guess. Did you guess? I bet you did. The one, the only. Old Spice. Let me tell you something about Old Spice, guys. I know a lot of us are. A lot of people are like, oh, Old Spice, grocery. Nuh-uh, man. I tell you, if this wasn't as recognizable as it was, and you put this in some niche bottle, some niche company made this, people would love this shit. It smells that good. It really does. It's vanilla and spices and pepper and a bit of an aquatic sea. Now I know people are, this is the new formulation, doesn't smell as good as the old formulation. I don't know. I know what my grampy wore and my father wore, and I'm pretty sure my grampy's at least was the old formulation. And this smells pretty damn close to it to me. I can't tell a difference. I prefer the older bottles, these plastic bottles, but I mean, I understand why. Glass breaks and it's more expensive. So, yeah, but gosh, that classic Old Spice, like I said, it's vanilla. People think it's spicy, but it is, but it's really got a heavy, to my nose anyway, a vanilla. A sweet vanilla with them spices and pepper. Just, and just refined and beautiful for $10. And this stuff will give any cologne, oil, whatever you wear, this stuff here, guys, will give any of that a run for its money in longevity and projection. I think everybody knows Old Spice projects like a motherfucker. This shit, you put on a splash of this shit, and boom, man, people smell you. And not from like right here. They smell you from way over there. Like, man, somebody's got on the spice. Yeah, I just love this shit, man. You know, and then like last, I mean, I've put it on in the morning after a shave, come home about 6:30 in the evening, and it still smells. And it's still projecting. I mean, that's how most colognes should fucking be like this. Especially them expensive motherfuckers like Creed and shit. And, you know, even some of your designer fragrances that just, I don't know how the oils and everything they use are just really good in this. No alcohol. Like the rest of them have a bit of an alcohol vibe to them. Not Old Spice, man. Old Spice smells rummy, vanilla-y, spicy, you know, just, yeah, it smells like a good time, man. You know the old saying, if your daddy didn't wear it, you wouldn't be here. Well, more like our granddaddies around this time, but yeah. And this is going to surprise you. I have gotten compliments wearing this from younger women. I think maybe because the younger generation now, I'm going to do a video about that, I think, too. We may recognize this from our fathers and grandfathers. But there's a generation just before me that didn't wear this stuff. They wore more stuff like Polo and Fahrenheit and Cool Water and stuff. And so this is what's old is new again, really. And a lot of the younger ladies haven't really smelt this before. Not like we did anyway. So try it out. Anyway, guys, that was my top 5. Quick little video. Well, not that quick, I guess. But, yeah. Peace and love. Be good to each other.